Hi, Floppycatters. We got something new in the mail today. This is some new food. Oh, Charlie, that was offensive. People getting in your way with some papers. This is a new food from ZIWI Peak. This is actually the old food. This is the new one of the new ones. So I'll pop them open so you guys can check it out. As you can see, we got 5 cases, so 3 are the new. Here's one of the new ones, Eastscape, and it's for all cat breeds, all stages of life. There's no legumes, no potato, no grain, no, I don't know how to pronounce that, but carrageenan, no gums, no legumes, and then that repeats again. So this one has 5 meats and fish with mutton, goat, kahai. Well, I don't know how to say that. So that must be native to New Zealand. Trevally, don't know if that's right, and mackerel. Okay, so that's the Eastscape. I'm not gonna embarrass myself and read the other ones. I'll just include what's in each one in the about section of this video. The second one is called, yep, can't even pronounce that one. Maybe I should message my sister's friends from New Zealand to see how you pronounce these things. This one has poultry and fish. It's all New Zealand sourced too. And then this is Otago Valley. Otago Valley? I bet it's Otago. But any New Zealanders or probably Australians can correct me. And then these are our 2 staples from New Zealand that are constantly, or from ZIWI Peak, but they're also from New Zealand, that are constantly in our rotation of cat foods. So this is the New Zealand rabbit and lamb recipe and the New Zealand mackerel and lamb recipe. What do you think? Oh, is it breakfast time? It is breakfast time. I told him we were gonna try something new today. Whoa, Coco. Which one should we try? So many options. We're gonna start with the Eastscape. So it is a pate consistency. Does look to be a little bit moisture. Wow, I can't say that at all. Then other ones. Hopefully me dishing it into the bowl will also give you perspective on the consistency. All right, so I like to add water to this to get like the remnants of that. And then I just pour it on top of the food. And then I actually mix it around like this. Now, if you're trying food for the first time and you aren't sure if your cats like it, like I am now, you sometimes don't want to add water because that will take away from the aroma of the food for the cat. So just be conscious of that. And also whenever I try a new food, I also always buy 2 or 3 cans of it. In this case, I have a whole case, so we're fine. But sometimes my cats will eat the first can but won't eat any subsequent cans. Or vice versa, they won't eat the first one, but then they'll eat the second one. And it reminds me of me. Like sometimes I want Mexicans and food, and sometimes I want Italian. Day 2, which means this is the second day, or the day after we got our shipment. So today we're doing the Otago Valley. Pop that off. And then I put it in. I really, like, you definitely need a fork or a spoon to get ZIWI Peak food out. It's usually stuck in there pretty well. Then I always add a little bit of warm water. I find that it brings out the aroma, but also I want my cats to get a little more liquid. However, like I said before, if you add too much water, it kind of takes away from the food, and then you don't really have an accurate idea of whether or not the cats like it. So that's what it looks like mixed up. Last one, I just watched a video on YouTube to see how to pronounce this. So I think it's How Rocky. So How Rocky Plains, but when I heard it pronounced, it was with the New Zealand accent. There you go. Looks like the other one's on the inside. All right, so that's what it looks like. And then add some hot water. Again, you don't need to do that. That's just my little thing with my cats. Okay. And, oh man. This is why you don't do it in a video, but we'll keep that to show you how real it can be. Lovely. There's the consistency of it. So stressful when she makes me try new food. So a couple of things that I try when I am trying to get my cats to try a new food is I put the bowl like in the middle of the floor close to where they're sitting. And sometimes just the fact that I'm doing something a little bit different makes them want to try it. And the other thing that I do, which is a little bit on the mean side, is I'll take a little bit, like maybe that much. And, well, if he eats it off my hand, well, that's not what I was going to show you, but he seems to be eating it, so maybe I won't. I smash it on their paw. We got to get it in his fur a little bit more. All right, so they're a little bit flicked off. And the idea behind that is that sometimes if they're like new to a food and they won't, he might go for that, yep. And they won't go for it, but they have to clean off their paw. Then all of a sudden they've like put the taste in their mouth. Well, see, now he's going after it while I'm trying to smash it onto his paw. And usually I hold him and then smash it on his paw. I might just keep doing that. I don't think he'll eat it off my hand. Where did it go? This might be a way too. But if it's on their paw and then they have to eat it off of their paw, then they're more apt to like, once they've had it on in their mouth and like gotten an actual taste of it, they're like, oh, well, that's not so bad. I guess I'll go to the bowl now and eat the rest. So just some things that I've picked up over the years. All right, guys, that does it for our video about the ZIWI Peak new flavors. I realized in watching the video that we've created that I mispronounced even East Cape. I think I said Eastscape or something. But nonetheless, I will include links to them below in the About section. And also wanted to mention, I know it's hard sometimes to know if your cats will eat a new food. So I'll include a link to ZIWI Peak's website where they have a store locator. You can enter your zip code and stuff and find if there's a store near you. So you can pick up, 3 to 6 cans, maybe 2 of each. I like to get 2 to 3 of each flavor when I'm trying a new product because my cat sometimes will wolf down the first one and not eat the second one, or not eat the first one and eat the second and third one. We've gone through about a case of the 3 cases of these that we got, and I haven't been watching them like a hawk as I usually do, as far as, putting the Eastscape in a blue bowl, Tago Valley, in an orange bowl type of thing to know, because of all the things going on in my personal life. As you guys know, my parents' cat Camus is in later stages of renal disease, so it's been more difficult to kind of keep an eye on things, but they are eating them. They don't eat the full can, but they eat portions of it, which is fine by me. I'll continue trying these on them with the 2 cases of food that we have left and see if there's one in particular they really, really like. But again, I've done videos and articles on the site about ZIWI Peak food, and some cats love the beef, or I think there's venison that my cats don't care for at all. So you just kind of have to know your cat and what they'll go for. If you can't find them at a retailer near you, then you can order a case. And so sometimes what I do is my mom, my sister, and I will divide a case between our 6 cats. Like my mom has 2, my sister has 2, and I have 2. And then we obviously divide the cost of that too. So if you have a case shipped to your house, you don't have to worry about that you're gonna waste it or whatever. Or you can always donate it to a shelter. Or, you know, if you have a couple friends with cats and they're game to try it, that's another way where you don't have to, you buy an entire case, but you end up splitting it so that not everyone is out an entire case. And if you know of any other tips like that for people, let me know. Sometimes there's sellers on Amazon that will do like a variety pack, and ZIWI Peak might end up doing a variety pack down the road, who knows. So if you end up trying these for your cats, please let me know how they go. If they have a specific one they like, it might help out other readers and viewers that are watching this video, wherever they're watching it. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. I rarely support food on the site because it's just too questionable, but I personally, I'm not a cat nutritionist, I'm not a veterinarian, but I personally like everything that ZIWI Peak stands for, which is, you know, high protein, and then none of this stuff that they put on their can is in their food, which is great. And I also like that the meats are sourced in New Zealand because they have stricter regulations and whatnot on what they allow their, what I want to say, cattle and whatnot to have. So I feel like it's even, you know, safer for my cats in that regard. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.